Hello VC, have a seat, tie your head to the TV and unplug the phone because it's time for some Bad Craziness. DAD Bad Craziness 4-track 12-inch single, 2 songs from No Risking It All and 2 live songs. The importance of this single, this is the only DAD single that I have, is that this pretty much marks the spot where I really started to listen to them. It had been only like maybe a week or 2 weeks earlier that I had discovered that my brother had the first 3 albums, and I was still trying to find my feet when he brought this one home, and this one hit the mark. And just so that it wouldn't be my only DAD single, I got Disneyland After Dark, Standing on a Never Never. 3-track 12-inch single. This is their very first release. And then Backsliders, Nobody Rides for Free. This was a funny thing when I picked this up and I looked at these songs here. Tobacco Road, Gotta Be Right, Undertaker, Hear Me Howlin', Did You Know Wrong, Sex Pistols cover, I'll Blow My Head Away, National Nightmare. I immediately remembered that they played those songs very much, even though the last time that I saw them was around 92, 93, and I still remembered that. But I didn't remember that they had been playing as a three-piece band. I always remembered them as a 4-piece band. Brilliant hard rock from late 80s. And I discovered, looking at the songwriting credits, that there's Snakeskin Cowboys, which is a Ted Nugent song. So I have to find out from which album that one comes from. And Foo Fighters, Saint Cecilia EP. I really like EPs. They're really good because the way I think about them is that they sort of cut out all the excess fat and leave the core, which are great songs. So this one is also a great EP. Next one. April Wine, live at the El Mocambo. I don't actually know if it is, but I always consider El Mocambo to have been a blues club, because I have the Stevie Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble live recording from there, and also Rolling Stones. So yeah, I don't know if it is, but that's how I always connected it to be. Really good. I wanted to get I only have Nature of the Beast from April Wine, and because I saw the Captain Howdy's video about the April Wine, I wanted to get something from their earlier recordings. And well, there's not much available from April Wine, so this one was a good find. I actually have seen the live album, which is even earlier than this one, but that one didn't come up to me this time, so I got this one. And the first Black Country Communion album. This is my second album from them, and again I like this very, very much. What a great band, great music. Yeah, definitely have to get the second album also, and a live album. And a while back when my vinyl bar showed his Scorpions reissues, I told them that I would need to get Taken by Force. I was considering buying it on vinyl, but since I have the album on vinyl, I thought that this one getting on CD is a much better option, especially because I mostly wanted this for the original sleeve. But there's 6 bonus songs here. Suspender Love, which is a B-side, that's a really good one. And then there's a demo version of Won't You Touch Your Feelings, which is also a good one. But the other 4, not so much. They're okay, but not great. One of the songs, I think it was this, what was it? Busy Boys. I think it was a good one, except that Klaus Meine is singing on top of it. He doesn't have lyrics, he's just singing sort of how the vocal lines would go. So he's singing da 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 da. that's just disturbing. Rock Goddess, Hell Hath No Fury, the other all-female band from the early 80s. This is a really, they have really like a sharp attack on these songs, and Jodi's voice is brilliant, really like raspy, and really has a lot of bite to her vocals. Yeah, brilliant find. Now I have to find a first album. And during the 80s, there was only one Finnish metal band that I listened to, and that was called 09. There was also Stone that I saw live, but I didn't listen to their records. I did hear a couple of their albums, as I did hear a few albums from other bands, but I didn't really listen to those. 09 was the only one that I listened to. And this one, Blank Verse, their second album from 1982, was one album that I did hear back then, and I did like it, but for some reason I didn't buy it, and it took me all the way until now to finally get this one. And I also got their first album, Visions, Scenes and Dreams. This one was, I always thought that this was released in 1981, but there's here it says that 1982, so maybe it was released early in 1982. This is actually also one of the very first Finnish metal albums ever released. Because I don't know which album was released in which month. This may be even the second or third metal album ever released in Finland. And as such, it's very good, surprisingly good production. Sound quality could be better, like nearly every Finnish album ever released, at least prior to mid-90s. But yeah, I like these great songs. And this one actually helped me. I've never owned this album, so this one now finally helped me to solve one of the things that have puzzled me. Like I said, I've never had the album, but I have always had the single from it. I'm Gonna Dry in a Drizzling Rain. And I've always wondered that why is there a rhino on a single? What does it have got to do with it? But then again, I just thought that, well, you gotta have something on it covered, so why not rhino? But here, finally, there is one song called Land of the Rhinos here. So my guess is that was the song that was originally considered to be released on a single. And then they changed the mind, put another song on, but kept the sleeve picture on it. And then the next one, I don't even know why I chose this one, because, well, I've never heard this one, but I have heard the first album. Skid Row, Slave to the Grind. Yeah, I don't know why I chose this one, but I'm damn glad I did. This is brilliant, really like heavy 80s, or rather early 90s heavy metal. Brilliant stuff. I mean, yeah, this was far better than what I expected. Yeah, I certainly have to take the first album now. And the next one was also far better than what I expected. Rat, Out of the Cellar. I'm kind of sure that I did hear this back in the mid 80s, but I didn't take to it back then. But now I really like this one. Yeah, again, far better than what I expected. Great to come back to these albums 30 years later and find out how great they were back then. How great they were, and well, I missed the train back then, but better late than never, I guess. As is the case with the last album, Dio, Dream Evil. After 29 years, I thought it was finally time to hear this album. Again, I don't know what I was expecting from this, not too much. I could say that this was actually better than what I expected, but it's not great. It's not great. There are a couple of songs here that I thought that, like the title track, Dream Evil, and the last track, When a Woman Cries. Those were far better than what I expected, but overall, I didn't think that this was that great album. It's an okay album, but yeah, the earlier ones are better than this one. Okay, that was the last album, but I have bought one single, so let's end with that one. Iron Maiden, Wildest Dreams. B-side is Pass the Jam. I haven't actually even opened this up. It's a still sealed copy. So yeah, when I saw this one, I was going to pass, but something made me look that what's on the B-side and unreleased B-side. So yeah, obviously I had to get it. Okay, that's it for this time. I'm going to film straight away another episode of Record Update. Thanks for watching. Bye.